In this video, we will learn how to work with the compound interest formula. Compound interest, which is different than simple interest, has the formula A of t equals P times 1 plus R over N to the NT. So let's talk about what each of those means. The A is the account value at time t. The P is the principal or the starting value, so at t equals 0. R is the interest rate as a decimal. So for example, if you have 5%, that becomes 0.05. We move the decimal 2 places to the left. N is the number of compounding periods per year. So 6 years would be 6, but 6 months would be 1/2. And T is the time in years. Just a note on common compounding periods, common N values. Annually is 1 time a year, so N would be 1. Semi-annually is twice a year, so N would be 2. Quarterly, 4 times a year. Monthly, 12 times a year. And daily, 365 times a year. So here is an example. Suppose that we invest $100,000 at 6.5 interest, compounded semi-annually. Find a function for the amount to which the investment grows after t years. So in this particular case, we're just going to find a function. So A of t, the amount at time t, is going to be our principal or our starting amount of $100,000. 1 plus our R value is 6.5% as a decimal, so 0.065. Our N value is the number of compound periods per year, so semi-annually means 2. And then again, 2 times a year for t years. If I want to simplify this, I'm going to get 100,000. I will do this parenthetical in my calculator, and in this case I get 1.0325. So this is the model that will give me the amount of money in the account, in the investment account, at t years. So if t is 0, that would be A of 0 would be 100,000, 1.0325 times 2 times 0, or raised to the 2 times 0. So of course we know anything raised to the 0 power is just 1, and our result here is just $100,000. If I want to know the value of the account at 8 years, we will plug it in, 100,000, 1.0325, 2 times 8. Now it's important that you practice using your calculator here. We don't want to raise it to the second and then multiply it by 8. So when you're doing your calculator, either put this in parentheses, 2 times 8, or do that calculation first and raise it to the 16th. I think that's a little bit easier. 1.0325 to the 16th. And in this case, we get 166 $166,817.25. So let me put my decimal. $166,817.25. Keep in mind we're rounding to 2 decimal places because we're talking about money. Okay. Now, if I wanted to find the value at 10 years, the only difference here is going to be that I'm plugging in the 10 for the t, 2 times 10, and you should get $189,583.79. Now, a quick note on your calculator. If you're going to be calculating similar things like we were here, you can do a couple of things. You can plug into y1 your function, so up here. So 100,000, 1.0325, 2, and then in your calculator you'll probably use x. So make sure that's in parentheses. Then you can use your second function, calculate. So your calculate, there's a key that says trace at the top there, and calculate is right above it. It says calc. So we're going to do second function, calculate, and we're going to choose number 1, which says value. And it's going to graph this for you, and then at the bottom of the screen it's going to say x equals, and you can type in your 0 and it will give you a y value. Then without doing anything else, you can just type in 8 and it will give you a different y value. And then similarly, without doing much else, you can just type in 10 and it will give you that value. So that's one option. The other option on your calculator is to just type in the main screen $100,000, 1.0325, and the first time you plugged in a 0 and we will get our value. Then if you hit the second function and then the enter key, it will show up again in an editable format, and you can change that 0 to, in this case, 16 for the second one. And then again, second enter and change it to a 20. So there's just 2 different ways that you can use your graphing calculator to find these values. Both of those ideas are very helpful if you're going to find similar values and not wanting to type it all back in again. Thank you.